ocean. A vast blue expanse, critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Northern Pacific, and beyond. This whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Sierra, and I'm so honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. Quite like seeing a killer whale up close and learning more about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter gives you a greater understanding of these magnificent animals and all that they represent.
While you're found in every ocean, orcas are not the first in Iceland or Mexico and those in Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder, and today, Porky, Shuka, and Clea are going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly located for grabbing a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may look like they're located in that white oval eye patch, but that's actually just a visual distraction. They're really located in the dark area, just in front of that white patch, camouflage from flashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called a dorsal fin and helps stabilize whales while they swim and regulates their body temperature. There is no bone or muscle in that fin, so sometimes you'll see it curve. The flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers, and these help with steering and stopping. If you were taking an x-ray of those pectoral flippers, you'd see 5 bony digits, just like in the human hand. And finally, the lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. Now, this is the killer whale's engine, propelling them to top speeds of 30 miles an hour, which is as fast as some speedboats. However, killer whales swim the fastest, and they use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Killer whales use body language to communicate with one another. A pectoral slap may be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breathe. Fly hopping is how killer whales get a better view of their surroundings and coordinate with one another while they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication used by both. As you can see, killer whales are excellent communicators, so it's no wonder why they're at the top of our ocean's food chain.
Protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Sea lions by pulling them right off of the beach. Talia's on her way to show us a similar behavior movement right here on our slide out. Antarctic orcas will actually make their own waves to knock unsuspecting seals right off of floating ice. Shuk is showing us a similar wave-making technique, demonstrating another complex and impressive hunting ability that killer whales have developed all around the world. Now you just saw those waves crashing right here in front of all of you, but you can't imagine the true power or the amount of water that's displaced until you experience it for yourself. Luckily, I have two new friends here who have volunteered to help me show you the power of the wave. Come on down, guys. Alrighty. So you two, you're gonna take a seat right there. Perfect. Yep, you're gonna take a seat right there. I know it's a little wet, but you're gonna get a lot more wet. Are you guys ready to get wet? I think they need some encouragement, everyone. Let's see if oh, well, it looks like Shuka thinks you're ready to get wet because here she comes in 3, 2, and 1. And here comes that wave. Awesome job, girls. High five. High five. Let's hear it for our amazing volunteers. Great job, girls. Now, since they're found in oceans all around the world, it's no wonder killer whales have all different types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale that you see on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is nearly 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So how does a whale the size of Porky take on a whale that size in the wild? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how young whales learn how to hunt and practice their skills as they continue to grow. You'll also see killer whales interacting and showing off their playful side, both for hunters and for bigger viewers. Everything is when a killer whale swims really fast into the water, breaking out deliberately. porky's on her way to show us a similar behavior, just like the whales would in British Columbia. You'll often see killer whales in the wild imitate one another. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are constantly mimicking and learning from each other. All this playful behavior does have a purpose. For example, a tail whip may be used in hunting to stun prey. However, today, I've got a feeling these guys just might be stunning all of you. So that we can provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. In fact, all 8 of our killer whales here at SeaWorld San Diego actually take an active role in participating in their own healthcare. We train a variety of hazardous behaviors here at SeaWorld. For example, asking them to present us with their tail flukes and how we need to obtain a voluntary blood sample to monitor their overall health. Our whales will even slide up onto a scale so we can monitor their weight, just like you see Orca doing in the video on the screen. We can even take a breath sample from their blowholes to monitor their respiratory health, all because of relationships we build every day here at SeaWorld. And now I would like to take this time to introduce you to a very special whale. Everybody please put your hands together for Shuka! Now Shuka actually used to live with a pod of bottlenose dolphins, and that was her bottlenose dolphin vocalization that you heard earlier in the presentation. When she came here to SeaWorld, she was even able to teach this vocalization to some of our younger whales. Shuka is an ambassador for her species and has inspired millions all around the globe, and hopefully today, all of you. We challenge our whales like Shuka every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all keep these whales in great shape.
Including Predatory. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive status. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean
No! No! No!